In the ultimate, the top drivers from Saturday's qualifying stage had the opportunity to pick their starting position for the first stage proper. Although not all of them seem particularly concerned about the process this time.
Yeah, we're going to choose 16.
16.
16.
16, please.
Okay.
16.
16.
There is any bonus?
Bonus?
Yes.
Of course.
Give me bonus and I start first. If you want. Huh? Like
Yeah. Where's Jerome?
16.
Yeah, I think once we're in the dunes, everyone wants to be in the back. So I think the start's the same as the bikes and the cars. Everyone just wants to be as far back as possible. So I think maybe we don't even need to be here doing it because everyone already knows. But yeah, it makes it interesting. You never know. But this time, no surprises.
In the end, it was Kyrgyzstan's Denis Krotov who set off first. The overdrive Toyota driver was 17th yesterday. He had the dubious honour of laying tracks for the others to follow. As time ticked by, the lead of this first special of 2025 changed constantly throughout the 243 kilometres. By the first checkpoint, Łukasz Morais had taken over, but the Brazilian also couldn't keep top spot for long. At 72k, Daniel Schroeder in a Volkswagen, no, seriously, in a VW WCT Amarok, was ahead of the far more lauded al-attiyah and Matthias Ekstrom. Before the special, the Qatari had given us some insight into what we should expect on the route.
Today we choose 16 position, you know, behind all the driver, T1 Plus, and today it's a short day will be, but we need to be really strong and fast. It's look like a lot of broken dune, and yeah, we'll see what we can have.
Back to the action, and the German Schroeder had dropped to 9th as the leaderboard started to have a more familiar feel. Seb Loeb, Ekstrom and Morais had put their feet down, with the reigning champion al-Attiyah the latest to be number 1 after 100k. But that was temporary.
In 200 meters, 90 left with danger 2. 200, 100 left, danger 2. And 100 meters, keep on the main, keep on the main.
The chopping and changing came to an end in the second half of the stage though. By the 4th check, Morais was back in front and he stayed there until the finish to take a very hard-fought and well-deserved win.
I guess we won the stage, so wow, what a first day here in Abu Dhabi, what a fight. Loeb and Nasser, all these guys were pushing hard, set. I mean, a lot of heavy hitters here, so yeah, just happy for the team because we are really working super hard with the car. The car was performing amazing. So yeah, really happy to deliver this win for them, and we are leading the race. Let's keep going.
Third on yesterday's short qualifier, Seb Loeb went one better today, steering his Dacia uphill and down dune into second place.
It was okay, not an easy one, but okay, I tried to push. I did a clean stage, no mistakes, so I'm happy with the result.
To come 80 average and 10 seconds to the right, come 90, 100 meter left the don't cut.
Łukasz listed a whole load of heavy hitters in his interview before, one of whom was Seth Quintero. The American took the final podium spot of the day.
It wasn't a good day, it wasn't a bad day. Trying to find the groove. Kind of been down a little bit with sickness with Dennis, and we're trying to use all the energy that we have to come out racing. So, yeah, we're gonna have a couple more days of fun, and then hopefully be there in the end.
So far, there is one glaring omission from this report. Frontrunner in the championship and 2023 champion Yazid Al-Raji had a very disappointing stage. He came in 14th, losing over 8 minutes. What happened, Yazid?
This is good everything, but the car have a small problem with the car. No power and no top speed. But I think we fix it today and everything going well.
As yesterday's qualifying times don't count towards the general standings, today's stage results are also the overall. Morais is setting the pace.
And so, all of those two-wheeled heroes made their way down to the start of the first full stage, each with their own aims and strategies, but all with their eye on the same goal: victory at this year's Abu Dhabi Desert Challenge. Adrian van Beveren was first of the RallyGP riders into the stage today off the back of a silly mistake yesterday in the prologue. With no lines in the sand to follow, the best he could manage today was 7th in class and 9th overall. Current world champion Ross Branch, however, was on a bit of a push through the dunes. The fastest of the hero riders, the man known as the Kalahari Ferrari, wasn't taking any prisoners. By the midway point of the stage, things were looking good. By the end, the fan favourite arrived at the finish line 4th fastest in RallyGP. Next came Argentina's Luciano Benavides. The Argentinian star put in a stellar performance today to lead the charge for KTM, while current championship leader and teammate Daniel Sanders limped through with clutch issues. Benavides rose to the challenge to finish today's test 3rd fastest, albeit over 3 minutes down to the leader. Back in the stage though, and bringing up the rear for what would eventually become a Honda 1-2 was Ricky Brabec. Some significant changes to the bike clearly paying off, and the American happy to be back in the dunes, 2nd fastest today.
Yeah, today I did the best I could. Made a big change of direction with suspension last week with the team, and much happier with the motorcycle now. So we're in the good direction, and definitely looking forward to 4 more days. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going forward and finish strong.
He's done the double though. Tosha Shurina fastest through the prologue qualification, and he repeated that feat again today. We all know how good the Spaniard is in the dunes, and another spectacular performance saw him take the stage win by nearly 2 minutes.
It was pretty good. I thought something more easy for the first day, not too much dunes. But yeah, from the beginning we did dunes, soft terrain, sand, and I tried to push. I knew that the rest of the riders didn't want to open tomorrow, but we won today. So yeah, tomorrow we have that difficult mission to open the stage, and we will see.
Confirmation then that Tosha Shurina fastest through today from Brabec, with Benavides, Branch and Nacho Florimo rounding out the top 5. All that means, with 4 full stages still to run, it's Shurina and Brabec who lead a Honda 1-2. Luciano Benavides with some work to do on the KTM. On to the Rally 2 category then, and Poland's Konrad Dabrowski had the challenge of very first competitor into the sand this morning.
Yeah, I'm ready for the challenge, and well, you know, I hope in my career I'm reaching the point that I will open the stages more and more often. So I guess that's experience now.
Into the stage then, and he did not show himself up. Dabrowski, an impressive fourth fastest through of the Rally 2 riders, and keeping himself in contention for a strong result here in Abu Dhabi. Meanwhile, competing on his first ever rally raid event, Chile's Rui Barbosa is also turning heads. Despite a 3-minute penalty, he completed today 5th fastest. Up at the business end, Edgar Canet, who we all expected to be challenging for the podium positions in Abu Dhabi, was keeping himself well on course. He was flying at the start, but crashed right at the end of the stage, and there would be a story to tell.
I have a crash in one drop, and yeah, I lost a little bit of time in the last part. Let's see if I can stay ready for tomorrow.
Sadly though, following that interview, Canet was forced to retire on medical grounds, a bitter blow for the Spanish star, and that bike was going nowhere. That left this man, Michael Doherty, to again set the pace of the Rally 2 runners. The South African on his SRG run KTM over 30 seconds clear out front and making it look easy in the dunes.
It was the first part, that new section was awesome. It was like the most fun I've had on a rally bike. So it was really enjoyable. No, overall, a good day. I'm happy with it.
And so he should be. Doherty wins the stage from Canet, whose time still stands, but we will not see him return tomorrow. Overall, Doherty now leads the Rally 2 class, but with Canet not appearing tomorrow, theoretically, his advantage now over 10 minutes. In the quad category, the race for second place was raging between this man, Antanas Kanopkinas, and Poland's Marek Loj. It was Kanopkinas who was eventually best of the rest. Out front though, and proving that yesterday's prologue was just an anomaly, was 4 times winner of the event and birthday boy Abdulaziz Ali. The local star a full 15 minutes faster than Kanopkinas.
Alhamdulillah, we managed to reach the finish line. The track today was super fast and bumpy. So 1 day down, 4 days to go.
What a day in the dunes for Abdulaziz Ali, demolishing the rest of the field in the quad category. All that means his overall lead is over 14 minutes from Kanopkinas in second. Loj lies third ahead of Gaiten Martinez. It's a packed entry list in the Challenger class this year, with a plethora of drivers all arriving down at the start line of the opening stage this morning. As the action got underway, all eyes were on Nicolas Cavigliaso, looking to extend his championship lead. But a bad start yesterday got worse today. A roll in the stage meant he had to call his assistance crew. He's now out of the running for a top finish. Prologue winner Khalifa al-Attiyah didn't have the best of days either. His Taurus began overheating, these shots coming in from the refuel. He did manage the situation though to get to the finish.
We had a problem in the first 100 kilometers with overheating, so we stopped for 4 minutes and we cooled the car down, and then we carried on here to the refueling.
Pau Navarro was another man to suffer with overheating issues in the second half of the stage. Nevertheless, he still posted the third fastest time.
We went slower, we had a lot of water coolant temperature that was going very high, and we had to slow down during the stage and try to finish.
Riding now with Yassir Saidan, going one better than his third place prologue effort yesterday. He actually finished the stage 1 second faster than his closest rival. However, a 1 minute time penalty means he had to settle for second best, 59 seconds down.
first day it was nice, but hot. We got temperature issue, high temperature, so we tried to slow the rhythm.
Which meant it was Sayadan's teammate Dania Akil who topped the timesheets today. She was in a dogfight all afternoon with Sayadan, and after his time penalty was applied, Akil was gifted the stage win, despite also suffering with head temperature concerns.
That was fun, definitely hot. We had a slightly high temperature, but it was okay. Some nice flat parts, actually, that was a nice change. Some full speed areas, that's different for us here in Abu Dhabi, you don't have that too often. I enjoyed it a lot.
So it's Akil who leads by 59 seconds from Sayadan, with Navarro well over 4 minutes down in third. Put Klaassen in fourth, ahead of Khalifa al-Attiyah.
Our final category on this first real special of the year is the SSVs, and the fastest 3 drivers were exactly the same as they had been yesterday on the qualifying stage. You'll remember though, reigning Abu Dhabi champ Mansour Bilhilay was penalised, so he didn't get his place on the stage podium. Today the triumvirate reformed, but at the start in El Ain it wasn't Bilhilay who was having problems, but Mariam Andreev. The Romanian had a sinking feeling about the route to Mazira, and he didn't even make it through the start gate, our first DNF of the rally. Meanwhile, leader of the W2RC Championship is Portugal's Alexandre Pinto in his Can-Am. He and Bernardo Oliveira were fighting for the win for the first half of the stage, but a problem between checkpoints 3 and 4 left them losing 3 hours. Their chances of overall victory have surely gone. Sheikh Khalid Al-Qasimi won the autos category 8 years ago, and he's had a strong start to this year's challenge, posting another top 3 this afternoon.
It was okay. I mean, unfortunately there is a lot of flat areas and we was not even reaching. Sometimes 110, hardly 120. You know, with those cars, you cannot just go fast. But on the dunes and the sector where there are a lot of slow dunes, it was enjoyable.
Local hero Mansour Bilhilay, widely tipped as the favourite after last year's victory, found himself locked in a fierce battle for the spoils. He came up just short.
Today was a very nice stage. Not so easy, I must say. For me, it was the first time actually racing the Maverick car.
Meanwhile, leading out the T4s and quickest through every single time check from start to finish, Argentinian Jeremias Gonzalez Ferrioli, who means business here in Abu Dhabi on his first appearance.
It was good to start the race. We had a very nice stage. The dunes were very fast and very fun to drive. The car was perfect and navigation was also good. So we have a clean day. We're happy to be here now, get some rest and ready for tomorrow.
Today's results give us the overall in the side-by-sides too. Ferrioli with a 6:39 gaff over Bilhilay and Al-Qasimi 2 minutes 32 further back.